Hello, happy Friday and happy Halloween, everybody. Welcome to our Friday lunch chat. Sarah here, joining you from my so aesthetically pleasing office. And I'm in costume. Can you tell? My little witch's hat, it almost doesn't fit in the screen. So then it just kind of ends up looking like I have this weird thing sticking up off the top of my head. Unless I scoot way back. Oh, how is everyone? Thank you so much for your kind words on Tuesday when I missed our chat. Woo, that booster knocked me down. I had the J&J originally, so I had like, I don't know, less than half of a day of like fever chills. I just kind of laid down. It was towards the end of the day, so I was just able to kind of lay down and go to bed. But this one knocked me down. I got the Moderna as my booster and knocked me out for a good full day plus. And then I am still like big red swollen arm, itchy hot. But that's great. It means my immune system's working. Super excited about that. Yay for boosters. I do have a weird thing on the top of my head. It's my witch's hat. It's my Halloween costume. I don't know how long I can handle it though. It's annoying me. So I think we're going to just say happy Halloween. Call it good with that. That comes out for a few hours every year. How are you people? Hello. Hello. Thank you, Becca. Thank you very much. I love this sweater. It's so comfortable. And it's kind of nice to wear when it's not overly hot. I mean, overly cold. Overly cold. Yeah, that's what I'm working for. Like it's still too warm outside to wear a wool sweater. I wore one the other day and I just kind of died. So yeah. Good afternoon. Yeah, Cecilia, you're feeling the same. Yeah, you got the same thing. Yeah. But yay for boosters, right? So I can't roll my sleeve up that far, Kim. She says you show me yours. I'll show you. Maybe I can. It is like, oh, it's so much better than it was. Look. Oh, it's almost gone. It's a little swollen still and a little warm, but holy smokes, yesterday it was just this big red circle and it was so itchy. Everything's falling off my chair. I'm just grateful I didn't. Jason had COVID armpit, like in his lymph nodes, and it made his like whole arm and pecs area sore. Oh, here we go. Okay, everything's falling down. Don't mind me. Oh, okay. Well, since we missed a whole show, I have a bunch of stuff I want to show you, and I am going to remember to do a prize giveaway at the end. I am. You're all going to help me remember, right? Yes. Where do I start? Okay, we'll start with the stuff that was falling. So we just got restocked in the Appalachian Baby organic cotton goodness, and they have just retooled their one of their blanket patterns called the picnic blanket, and it's so cute. Look at this. This is all in natural organic cotton, and it's like a stitch sampler. I'll try to hold it still enough that it focuses in on the stitches. Isn't it beautiful? So it's got the natural cream, the dough, and the natural silver in this one. And so that kit is $75. And it comes with 6 skeins. I can count 6 skeins and the pattern in this cute little bag. So if you're in need of a baby gift, this stuff is primo. So we also have, this is going to be hard for you to see, I think. We also have the baby bear cardigan kit, but let me try and get a picture without the glare. It's just the cutest little cardigan. It's got some texture on the hood and the sleeves, and it's got little baby bear ears. So cute. This one's $70. It's got the pattern 4 skeins and the buttons that you need to finish it off. And we have the little baby poncho. This is so sweet. It's got like a little turned hem finishing on it and a little cable pattern here. And it's got a little hood. Yeah, sweet little baby toddler poncho. So lots of goodies. Oh, one more here. One more. This, if you just need a quick little one, this is so cute. Look at this. It's a little stuffy. the great horned owl. This one's 20. It comes with a skein and the yellow you need for the eyes and the pattern. So lots of really goodies. Really goodies. So I woke up with a migraine this morning, and I haven't had one in a little spell. And don't worry, it's gone. I took my meds. Thank you for prescription medication that still works for me. But one of the after effects, even if the pain is gone, is I get my words mixed up for like a good 24 hours. And I've already been doing it this morning. And clearly I'm still doing it. So yeah, great horned owl, super cute little gifty there for moms and babes. Yeah. Okay. So the next thing is, I think because of how I felt this morning, I didn't feel so great with my while I was waiting for those meds to kick in. I had this just kind of like like a little pity party for myself with my knitting. I was like, I don't like anything I'm knitting right now. I don't want to finish it. I want to cast on something new. So I found something I can cast on. Nothing's to Julia. I think I'm going to have 2 things to cast on today. Okay. Have you all seen Andrea Mowry's new design, the Inclinations shawl? It's occurring to me as I'm typing that I should have this ready to show you in a shared screen. So I'm going to cast this. I mean, I did cast this on. I already casted it on. Who are we kidding? Let's see here. Screen share. Chrome tab. Go. Okay. This right here, that is what let's make me little. That's what I'm going to cast on. So this was just released. And at first I was like, oh, we don't have any yarn like the Dream State. And then I completely forgot about the yarn I really want to use because new colors came out this fall and it's just not getting the love. So let's see here. I am going to use, I keep saying it like it hasn't already started. It's right here. I've casted it on already. I'm using Tiramisu from Barocco. And these, this is a joke. These are my colors. So I'm going through this. They're out of order now. I'm not going to try to get them in order because that's clearly beyond my capabilities today. But where's the knitting? Here it is. It's all in a fisherman rib. And here it is. I started. Woo! So you alternate your 2 colors in stripes down and back and like move through a fade. Or you could even do it in 1 color. I think if you had a really beautiful yarn, easily this would be stunning and squishy in 1 color. So yeah, I'm super excited. I might need a 7th skein per the yardage requirements, but I think it's okay to just you could grab any other skein. I think it's going to be just fine. So and throw it in if it starts to look like I need something else at the end. But anyway, already having fun with that. And if you're looking at it and you haven't done fisherman's rib before, so that's the same stitch pattern. It's similar-ish to brioche. It's got some similar qualities, executed differently. But it's the same thing I did my Sarah cardigan in yellow that I wore last week. And so don't be surprised by the fact that it's worsted weight yarn and calls for size 5 needle. That is very common with a fisherman rib that you need a smaller needle. I did swatch for this just to make sure, and I got gauge on the 5. So don't just assume that that's some weird anomaly and then dive in with an 8 without testing it out first, because you could end up with something very differently scaled than it's intended. So yeah. So if you want a cheaper option than Spin Cycle and more readily available, then Tiramisu. That's your yarn, yo. So I'm excited about that. Julia has me wanting to cast on Kiara. Hold on 1 sec. Bear with me. We need a little dee, dee, dee. You know, when the TV used to go off briefly when we were kids? I don't know. Everyone's my age. So, you know, when the TV would go off at the end of the night, that's what I need, is just a little brief interim. Okay, I'm going to show you guys this now. This is what Julia was talking about casting on today, Chiara by Amy Christophers in the Barocco Dolce. And those of you that got your yarn tasting boxes, you might have already got your hands on the Dolce. It is buttery delicious to work with. And once Julia decided that she was going to do it, I thought that I should do it too. And so then she's saying she wants to cast on today. I'm like, well, I want to cast on today. I don't want to be left behind. So I did put together a combination that I liked a couple of weeks ago on like the 2nd, 3 weeks ago. And then I just put it all back on the shelf. So I got to go out and figure out again what colors I was thinking about doing, because this yarn is just, I really, really love it. So anyways, maybe it's that kind of cast on day. I mean, what better thing to do on Halloween weekend, right? So speaking of yarn tastings, yeah, it's really beautiful, and you know it would feel amazing. Lee, the Good Vibes Entropy for inclinations would be dead on perfect. In those two colors, the turquoise and the blue, it would be so. If you still have, do you still have your original color too? Because then you could do the original with the turquoise and the blue. Oh, it would be really nice. Oh yeah. Kim thinks Kiara looks a little bit like our boho sweaters. Yes, it is boho inspired. It looks like a lot like that. Nile, my Nile is coming along swimmingly. It's coming along so well that it hasn't moved since where it was last week. I did make more progress on my Stephen West shawlography, and I have that here, but I'm still behind. I'm at the end of clue 2, so still behind. That's all right. That's all right. No knitting police, right? Okay, so back up to where I mentioned the yarn tasting. I know that most of you watching this probably got a yarn tasting, but I have one here. They're out now, so I can show it to you. We just have a few left, and I just wanted to give you the rundown of how awesome it is and how much you get when you buy one. So you open your box, you've got some goodies from Barocco here in their catalog, including a coupon for half off one of their patterns. So don't just discard that. Then see if I can show you this without spilling all of the contents. There is all sorts of amazingness in here. We got a little bit of Knitter's Relief Balm sample, because we now carry that both in the original and the CBD version. So if you're experiencing pain, that's there for you. Our brand new marker storage box, which is very cool. You can see a video demo of how that works on our website. Our new Fix It tools, which is the 3 crochet hooks, and somewhere here, a try-on cord. So for those of you who haven't had a chance to play with those yet. And then this is our 20 newest yarn arrivals in the store. And these are good size samples. These are like 0.5 to 7 ounce minis. So they aren't just a little bit, here's a little bit of yarn and swatch with it. This is like, you could do something serious with it. And in fact, I think in the Unraveled group, if you searched, maybe last season, somebody knitted a cowl out of all of these, and they went back and forth, I think, between the big bulky yarns and the lighter weight yarns, and it made like these really cool stripes of thick and thin and thick and thin, and it was stunning. It was such a great application to use up all of that. So everything here, we've got it. It's organized from our lace, our new lace right here, all the way down to our newest super bulky. So really, really fun. And then with this, you get access to our yarn tasting course, which is a virtual course in our virtual classroom, where I have pre-recorded videos that I've made for you, where I walk you through the yarns by weight, and we talk about what they're good for and their swatch capabilities and everything that they can do. And then there's an extra special bonus at the end, which is 20% off one order of any of the stuff that's included in here. So all of those new yarns and tools, etc., you get one coupon to use to make any kind of purchase that you, big or little, for 20% off. So There's 4 left. They're on our website if you feel like you gotta snag yourself a yarn tasting. So yes, let me just like scroll through these comments. Okay, everybody. Oh, Mary. Nanaswemo starts. So Nanaswemo is knitting a sweater in November. So she's waiting. She says she can't cast on anything new, but I feel like I'm could unofficially participate in that and cast on like several things on October 29th, and maybe that would count as finishing one sweater in November. I think. I think that. I think that. Sorry, Jenny, I'm not helping using up your stash. Although, if you're in the club, which you are, you could use your new yarn combination cheat sheet. And Julia just shared a link to a great pattern in the club group that is a Stephen B pattern for the Poncholini, and it is so great for combining yarns to use them up, especially if you have yarns that are DK and lighter. So check that out, because that I've seen several people who've knit that, and they're cute. Every one of them are so beautiful, and they drape really nice, and they wear, and they're cozy and snuggly, and it'll help you use up your stash. All right, so I still have one last prize. And this is for the Have a Ball Fall Crawl, another generous sponsor. And it is West 7th Wool, which is a yarn shop and a wool company. So thank you, West 7th Wool, for donating these. I'll show it to you, but I want to, as I'm showing it to you, remember now, in order to be entered to win this prize, you have to make me leave a comment here in our chat, because that's how I'll choose. I'll just close my eyes and scroll and pick somebody. So I can't take it out. It's sealed closed. But so apologies for the glare on the plastic, but it's a really beautiful hand-dyed skein from West 7th Wool, and it's got a pattern included for a cowl. Sorry, I know it's really hard to see. And this is it's a 50-gram skein of their fingering sock. That's a 70 merino 30 nylon. So sock yarn, beautiful, hand-dyed from Fort Worth, Texas. So I can see all the comments coming in. I'll give them just a sec while I take a sip of the coffee. Okay, I'm gonna start scrolling. Up, down, all around, up, down, all. I'm trying not to move the mouse so I don't go off the page like I usually do. All right, let's see. Audrey Blankenship. Audrey! Congratulations! Let me scroll back down. Audrey, you are the winner of this West 7th Wool skein and pattern. Congratulations. We will send this to you. Way to go. Thank you, everybody, for participating. Yes, congratulations, Audrey. So that's everything I got. I'm just double checking. Yep, that's everything. Yeah. I know. Every time I get off a video, I'm like, oh, dang it. I forgot that. But well, I hope everybody has a wonderful Halloween, whether you're participating or not, or handing out candy, or getting all dressed up, or whatever you do. I'm looking forward to it. Jason and I are going to sit on the front porch and hand out candy, because we're not going to have any kids home. So it'll be a whole new kind of Halloween for us. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you guys next week. Toodaloo. Bye.